Hey guys, welcome to the first module in the print money method. Um, I'm thinking this course training, you know, whatever we want to call it, is going to be anywhere from like 6 to 10 videos long. So this is the first one. I think in the last one I promised that I would reveal the niche. So here we go. Um, you know, like I said, I've been doing this kind of I've been first of all doing affiliate marketing, online marketing, make money online stuff since about 2007 full time, and I used to do a lot of training. And one of the ways that I found always kind of resonated with what I call students or trainees or whatever you want to call them was something well, it's not something I created or invented by far. But I just kind of try to tackle the who, what, when, why, and how of the method. Sometimes they overlap. Sometimes they're not in any particular order. But that's just a way that I've found I can cover all my bases, leave no stone unturned, and really get to the nuts and bolts of everything. So that's what we're going to do with this one. And so let's carry on. I have a little bit of a cold, so if I blow my nose every once in a while, forgive me. All right, this is the first training video I've done in quite a while, so bear with me if I make any little mistakes here and there. Okay, so the first, let's see, hang on. I think I may have already screwed something up here. All right. Okay, no, I think that's fine. Okay, cool. So print money method, we all know that. That's what we're calling it. And we just discussed how we're going to cover the who, what, when, why, and how. I think in today's session, we're going to be covering the what and the why, essentially. Okay, and this will all make sense as we go on. I think you're really going to love the how, obviously, and the what will be kind of exciting. We're kind of handling the what today, but when I show you the products that we're going to sell and get into designing them, creating them, and all that good stuff, we'll have a lot of fun. The how will be kind of overlap with the what a bit as well, and that's where we'll be talking about traffic methods. We'll be launching campaigns and doing all sorts of cool stuff. So let's start with the niche, right? We're all kind of wondering, what am I talking about here? Okay, so the niche is pranks. Okay, and let me just rewind a little bit. The reason, the way I came up with this print money method, it's not, this is not coming out of thin air. Okay, one day I was in my apartment in Brooklyn, and I had a friend of mine come over. And we were just hanging out, just chilling out, watching TV. And, at the time, and I'll reveal all this stuff, but, at the time, I had some hardware around the apartment. I had, a couple computers and a few printers and things like that. And it dawned on me that, we had gone out to dinner, I think, maybe out for drinks that night. And, it kind of dawned on me that she didn't really know what I did for a living, and it just as I was kind of thinking about that, she asked, she said, what do you do for a living? And I just, I told her, I'm an online marketer, and I showed her kind of exactly what I was doing at the time, which is pretty much this method. Well, this method, and she's like, that's amazing. You're literally printing money. And you'll figure that you'll find out exactly what she was getting at and why I call it that shortly. But that's where the name comes from, the print money method, because literally that's what you're going to be doing, and it's pretty exciting. Okay, so we're getting into the who, what, when, why, and how, in no particular order. Okay, so I've already revealed this. The what? What are we promoting here? What's the angle here? What is our niche? It's pranks, guys. Pranks. Okay. These aren't your grandma's old pranks, okay? This isn't, we're not selling. Well, we could, we'll get into all this stuff, but first off, we're not starting off selling whoopee kitchens, okay? We can get there, to be honest with you, but bear with me. I just have to sneeze, I think. Bear with me 1 second. I think it's gone. Okay. Let's carry on. Okay, the what. What are pranks? Okay, what are pranks? Okay, there are many things, but let's just get it. Let's just kind of generalize for a second. So, pranks are playful or mischievous acts designed to entertain, surprise, or amuse individuals or groups. Remember that groups. That's a good. That's all these. I'll start. All this stuff will kind of circle around, and I'll start to really make sense and resonate. But um, often with an element of harmless trickery, typically carried out in a spirit of fun pranks. Oh, sorry. In a spirit of fun, pranks aim to provoke laughter or a sense of astonishment without causing lasting harm, embarrassment, or distress. Okay, so pranks are fun. Everyone can relate to fun. Okay, you know, it's a universal language. All right, so that's what pranks are: playful, mischievous acts designed to entertain, surprise, or amuse. Okay, individuals or groups. Okay, the what continued. Okay, so what's the purpose or the purpose or intent or an intent of a prank? Okay, entertainment and humor, right? Universal. The primary goal of pranks is to create a shared moment of joy or laughter for both the prankster and the person being pranked, right? So think about, first of all, just as we're going, just start to think, like think about what's popular right now, what's trending on TikTok, what sort of content, right? UGC, right? User generated content, right? That involves the person giving the gift. Let's say it's a necklace or a ring or whatever, whatever the trending piece of jewelry is or trinket on TikTok is today, right? So you film yourself, giving your wife the gift or an anniversary gift, or you give her, it's a an anniversary party or when people get married for the second or third time, right? So there's other people around, so, you're not only involving yourself, obviously, the person, the recipient of the gift, the prank in this case, right? But everyone watching, everyone surrounded, right? So just think about content ideas. So the primary goal of pranks is to create a shared moment of joy. It's not just, it can be just an individual. It's me giving you or pranking you or giving you a prank gift or whatever, right? But and we'll dig deeper into this. The fact that other people can be involved, right? For both the prankster and the person being pranked, right? Surprise factor. Pranks often rely on the element of surprise to catch the target off guard and enhancing their comedic effect, right? Again, think about those UGC videos on TikTok, right? Surprise, the reaction of the recipient, right? The reaction of the people around viewing this event or this, or this gifting or this prank going down, right? Social bonding. Pranks can foster a camaraderie and strengthen relationships when performed within acceptable boundaries, right? So, and we'll get into, let's say our niche is pranks, right? Let's say you get a little more granular and you do, your niche is like dentists. Let's say you're going to see the bounds are limitless for this, right? But let's say your niche is dentists, right? So, I'm no dentist, and I actually don't know any dentists personally. But just off the top of my head, let's say you wanted to prank your friend who's a dentist. You're a dentist, he's a dentist, he or she's a dentist, and you want to prank him, right? So you send them some sort of letter in the mail or a package or something like that, right? That has, let's say it's a letter, as simple as a letter, right? Send it to his office, send it to his or her office. It says, malpractice suit case number 55742, and maybe has some vile pictures of, we'll get into this. We'll get into this in more detail, and you'll have a lot of fun with all this stuff we're gonna cover. But I'm kind of losing track here. But so you see that everyone in his office, let's see all of from the receptionist to the dental assistants to everyone else, is going to see this prank, right? They're going to understand, it's going to be contextually relevant to, what they, their environment, their work environment. They're going to get the joke, right? In other words, that may have not been the best example in the world, but just remember, shared moment is key. The laughter for both the prankster and the person being pranked, right? Or group of observers of the prank, and strengthen relationships when performed within acceptable boundaries. And acceptable meaning in good taste, for the most part. Also relevant, right? Relevant to contextually relevant. Okay, so little more of the what continued. Okay, so characteristics of a good prank. Harmless. A good prank should avoid causing physical harm, obviously. Emotional distress, long-lasting emotional distress. We don't want to go there. Or damage to property, right? Straightforward. Temporary. Any convenience caused by a prank should be minor, short-lived, ensuring it doesn't interfere with someone's well-being or responsibilities. All right, pretty straightforward. Just be a good person. Consensual humor. Pranks work best when the prankster understands the boundaries of the person being pranked, right? Ensuring that it aligns with their sense of humor. Okay, like I said, there's plenty of ways to get granular with this. Stick with what you know. We'll dig in. We'll dig in a lot deeper. But again, the bounds are just endless with this niche. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, so what are some common themes in pranks? Illusions and deceptions. Using fake objects, altering appearances, or creating misleading scenarios to trick someone momentarily. Example, fake spiders or a switched coffee cup, right? Illusion, or like this, I don't know what the word is, but even this first image we saw, right? The whoopee cushion. It's not a real fart, but it sounds like one, right? Reversals of expectation, setting up a scenario where the outcome is the opposite of what the target expects, often in a humorous way. Okay. Playful exaggeration, over the top setups that make the prank obvious after a short time. Example, wrapping an entire desk in aluminum foil. Right. We'll talk about office pranks. Those are a lot of fun. I actually, I'll tell you a good story about that when I was doing this stuff. Okay. Or when I started doing this stuff. Okay. The what continued. Types of pranks. Physical pranks. These involve physical setups or props such as whoopee cushions, clear wrap across the doorway, or fake spills. Don't limit yourself. We're not going to limit ourselves to the kind of physical pranks that you can like buy in a magic shop or on Amazon or whatever. We're going to touch on that stuff too. Believe me, we're going to leave no stone unturned. But we're going to do something a lot cooler with the physical stuff. Okay. Verbal pranks. Misleading statements or jokes, like convincing someone they won the fake lottery. We're going to take this to another level, and I think we're going to get into this in the next one, actually. Tech pranks. So subtle changes to digital settings, like the swapping autocorrect words or changing a computer wallpaper to a screenshot. Now, like I said, this is, I didn't create the niche, but I really capitalized on it in the past, and I'll be doing this with you as well. We'll be building this out together. One thing I should say is that the site that I'm talking about, that my first go around with this method, I ended up selling the site. I wasn't planning on selling the site. I didn't build the site, the store, to sell it, but I ended up selling it, and we can dig into that. So that's just another option. I think I mentioned that in the first video, but that's another option with this is, you could build a simple one, like what I call a singleton, or, you could build a full-blown site. I haven't figured out which one we're going to do with this. I'll probably kind of try to tackle both just to give you the most bang for your buck. But, so anyway, one of the things that I did, one way I drove traffic was with digital pranks, but they were free. Now, I'm going to probably provide you with some tools, to embed some digital pranks that you can either give away for free. You can use them, as like kind of lead magnets to upsell them into pranks with a price tag on them, or you can actually sell kind of the prank. It's kind of like as you could call it, like pranks as a service, right? It's a digital prank. You might want to charge like $1 to $5 for. All of this stuff will all make more sense later. But remember, tech pranks, verbal pranks. Okay, interactive pranks, encouraging someone to interact with a rigged object, such as a pen that leaks, or a can of fake snakes, right? I don't know if you guys remember when I was a kid, a lot of these things were sold in magic shops, right? And like one of the popular ones was the chewing gum that, when you handed it to someone and offered them a piece of gum, and it shocked you, when you try to pull it out of the thing. Okay, so let's get into the why. Okay, why pranks? Okay, the pranking gag niche is an excellent one for several compelling reasons, and let's dig into them. Okay, okay, universal appeal and timeless fun. Okay, pranks and gags appeal to a broad audience because humor is universal, right? We've talked about this already. From kids to adults, everyone enjoys a good laugh, and the joy of pulling off a harmless prank never gets old, right? This timeless appeal ensures the prank niche remains relevant across generations, right? So, we live in a, web 3.0 world now. We're not, borders are no longer boundaries, right? So I live in the United States, I'm in New York City, but I don't know where in the heck in the world you live. It could be anywhere. So, as long as you understand your cultural nuances, this method, this angle is applicable to anyone and anywhere, right? It is boundless. Okay. Timeless appeal. Everyone likes a joke. Everyone likes a practical joke. As long as it's, not, harmful in any way, it's a lot of fun. And, virility is going to play a really big part in all this. So universal appeal, timeless fun. Okay. Built-in shareability. We were just talking about virility, right? Pranks are naturally shareable, right? Keyword in today's digital era. Social media platforms thrive on funny and viral content. Think about that, okay? Making it like those presentation and response videos are really going to come in handy. Okay, making it easy for customers to showcase all their gags. And this is something, a lot of this stuff's all this content's going to be made for you, right? People are going to, you can even incentivize people to make content for you in a number of ways, right? Okay, this creates organic exposure for your products, potentially leading to increased traffic and sales. All right, it's just the perfect little lineup. Okay, why pranks? Seasonal and special occasion demand. Now, I didn't, it's funny because I didn't really look at my calendar when I was not coming up with this method. It's been around for years, but I've been doing this for years. But I didn't realize that April Fool's was right around the corner. Now, this is not this is an evergreen niche, absolutely evergreen. But April Fool's is a great opportunity to take advantage of. And I didn't even think about that when I was making this. As when I was, planning these videos out. So, like literally, Halloween, Easter. We'll get into this, but it's like every day is a good day for a prank. But that doesn't disclude any weddings or anniversaries or Valentine's Day or whatever. Every day, every holiday is a good day for a prank. But special occasions can be even more specific, right? So pranks and gags are popular around specific times of year, such as April Fool's Day, Halloween, and Christmas. They're also great for parties, birthdays, office events, and even weddings, giving you multiple opportunities for promotions throughout the year, right? So they're saying it themselves, but they did point out a few special occasions, which is great. Okay, repeat customers and product diversity. The prank niche offers endless opportunities for product innovation. Customers who purchase, and we're going to be very innovative. Customers who purchase once are likely to return for new and trending gags. Your product line can range from classics like whoopee cushions and high-tech prank gadgets, ensuring repeat business and consistent revenue streams. Sounds good to me. Emotional connection and nostalgia. Pranks often evoke childhood memories and playful moments, creating a strong emotional connection with customers. Nostalgia marketing is a powerful tool, and selling gags lets you tap into that sentiment effectively. Okay, the why continued. Low competition with high creativity potential. We are going to get really creative in this, guys, and that's going to be a lot of fun. While humor is universal, which we've talked about, the prank niche has fewer competitors compared to other industries. That's key, and I'll probably dive into some competitor research. Actually, yeah, when we're in the next series of videos, when we get into product creation, we'll do some competitive research and even some keyword research. For some of you guys who want to jump into search. paid search and stuff like that. We're going to cover a multitude of traffic sources and strategies, but you'll see that, for example, using the AdWords, the keyword tool, you'll see that a lot of the prank keywords are great in terms of traffic, and they're low competition, and that's great. This gives, but that's just one source of traffic. We're going to be tackling a multitude of them, but that is that is one of them that we can approach. And so the prank niche has fewer competitors compared to other industries like diet, for example, or weight loss, diet, finance, real estate, trades, things like that, right? The prank niche is low in competition compared to many of the big boys. So that that allows us to carve out a unique brand identity. Creativity in our product designs, packaging, and marketing can set us apart from the competition that we do have. And there is some competition. There is competition, and we'll see that. If you're jumping into a niche with no competition, that's not a good sign. All right. Okay, so affordable products equal impulse purchases. Most pranks and gags are inexpensive, and that's that's probably another reason why competition is somewhat low. Because a lot of people want to just go for the big sale, right? But there's plenty of traffic out there, trust me, and plenty of opportunity to capitalize on it. Most pranks and gags are inexpensive. Ours will be, for the most part. Producing them is going to be printing money, making them perfect for impulse purchases. People are more likely to buy fun, low-cost items without much deliberation, which can boost sales volume, right? Instinctual buys, quick buys, no cost barrier, things like that, right? And last but not least, the prank niche allows for easy bundling and upselling, right? Customers are often looking for multiple items to pull off an elaborate prank, so offering themed bundles or discounts for additional products can increase the average order value. Okay, so I've revealed the niche. I hope you're excited. I had a lot of fun with this. It just kind of, I'm going to be, the Luke's Loop channel is all about, sharing with you guys what I've done in the past successfully, what I'm working on presently successfully, and just what I'm interested in learning to keep moving forward, right? And what I'm researching, what I'm learning, and sharing all that stuff with you. So, this is the print money method. I've done it, made a good amount of money, ended up selling the site. Like I said, wasn't even planning on that. So that's an option, and that's a good exit strategy. I'm going to take you from soup to nuts through this entire thing over the course of a few weeks here, and stick with it. I think the next series of videos, or just video itself, will be actually a little bit of product research, and then what we need to produce these products. Okay. So I'll see you in the next one. Thanks a lot.